Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to your top stories this morning. Brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Photos of Tina Tintor and her dog, flowers, candles, and stuffed animals mark the intersection where the 23-year-old woman was killed in a fiery crash involving former Raiders star Henry Ruggs III. Members of the community are coming out to show support for Tintor's family, who have not spoken publicly about her death, and to offer condolences.
As a community, we feel like we lost a daughter also. We pray for peace for them, and just that they're in our thoughts during these hard times.
The family of Tina Tintor released a statement through their attorney saying, quote, "Tina's tragic loss has devastated her family beyond a grief they could ever comprehend. Family was everything to Tina, and she was the light of her parents' life." And not many answers coming out of Clark County's school board. Thursday night's meeting adjourned abruptly after an hour of discussion on the process to appoint an interim superintendent didn't result in any action. Superintendent Jesus Jara sent a memo just days after the vote to terminate his contract, saying he plans to award more than $400,000 in base salary increases for his executive cabinet, something teachers had something to say about during public comment.
People like me, the educators, support staff, building administrators, we did the heavy lifting in the last 18 months, not these 16 people, not Jara. I am requesting as an individual for this board to please rescind all these raises of people who do not deserve that money. If we are number one for students, we need to be number one for employees.
Jara sent another memo Thursday saying the board had been aware of this effort to raise salaries. In more news, a 65-year-old woman has died after being struck by a school bus in central Las Vegas. It happened near West Desert End Road and South Decatur Boulevard. Police were called to the area at 3:41 Thursday afternoon. The pedestrian, who was not identified, did die at the scene. And Republican Las Vegas City Councilman Stavros Anthony announces his candidacy for lieutenant governor in 2022. He said in a statement that watching the 2021 legislative session and the administration's handling of COVID and the economy led him to the decision to run and, quote, stop the continuation of the catastrophic policies of this administration. He was first elected to the city council in 2009, and he is in his final term. Now in your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, an update on the $1.6 billion MSG Sphere project at the Venetian. The dome roof is complete, so what's next? Review Journal's Jen Ah brings us the latest. Jen?
Well, Renee, this is what the MSG Sphere is expected to be known for once finished. The advanced audio and visually immersive technologies to give the audience the first of its kind entertainment experience.
What they're doing is putting a bunch of steel frame in place at the very top of the dome inside. And from that frame, they will be able to mount speakers and also these massive screens that are going to be able to envelop an entire audience inside the building when a performance is occurring.
It's expected to be completed in 2023 in partnership with the Las Vegas Sands Corporation. The Review Journal is owned by the family of Dr. Miriam Adelson, majority shareholder of Las Vegas Sands Corporation, which operates the Venetian and Palazzo. Renee?
Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Friday, everyone. We're looking at sunny and clear conditions for your weekend. Today's highs topping around 81 degrees, evening lows in the upper 50s with clear skies. For the rest of the weekend, sunny and clear. Temperatures will stay in the low 80s until Sunday. Could also see wind gusts picking up to about 18 miles per hour in parts of the valley. By Monday, we begin a cool down to the mid 70s. In your lifestyle news, with temps cooling off, it may be a great time to go see Death Valley. A great day trip is up to the Furnace Creek area. From there, you can check out the Amargosa Mountain Range and the Badwater Basin. Once you get there, you'll be standing at about 280 feet below sea level, the lowest point of the United States. And that just gets your trip to Death Valley started, so be sure to go back for more attractions. In your health news, sponsored by Forum Dental, Love Your Smile Again, fighting COVID in the Black community. Elected officials in the Southern Nevada Health District hosted a town hall to discuss ways to increase vaccination rates.
The conversation that we had today is one step closer to not only communicating the safeness and also the effectiveness of the vaccine, but also working with them to bring that vaccine to not only their churches and their institutions, but also coming up with an opportunity and having an objective to actually have a mass vaccination event.
Officials say the COVID death rate in Clark County is highest among African Americans.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Just a few hours after acquiring All-Star center Jack Eichel from Buffalo, the Golden Knights capped off a busy day with a 5-1 victory over the Senators in Ottawa. Jonathan Marchessault scored twice in the game, earning his 300th career NHL point on the first goal. And forward Brett Howden scored for the first time with the Knights. The Golden Knights continue their road trip Saturday with the first of back-to-back games at Montreal and Detroit. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Canelo Alvarez is a -900 favorite over Caleb Plant at the Westgate Superbook in their undisputed super middleweight title fight Saturday night at MGM Grand Garden. The total is 9.5 rounds. In the exact result prop, Alvarez is a -200 favorite to win by knockout, TKO, or disqualification. He is 2-1 to win by decision. Plant is 10-1 to win by decision and 20-1 to win by KO, TKO, or DQ. A draw is 25-1.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, one treat has become popular because of the Netflix hit Squid Game, and you can find it at a Las Vegas bakery. Joe's Malasadas Cafe and Bakery has Delgona candies, a sugar treat imprinted with shapes that you can try to free without shattering the entire disc. But don't worry, the stakes aren't quite as high as they are in Squid Game, where shattering the disc leads to execution. You just get sticky crumbs you can still snack on. Well, thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.